Here and I am so mad. How are you all? I hope you're keeping well. Just going to put it out there from the off. Thank you so much for your amazing company. It's always an absolute pleasure to hear from you. Oh, I've got Whippets entering. Hello, Come on. No? Yeah, Whippets going. Oh, it's all going in the household. It's an absolute pleasure to hear from you. So if you ever hesitant about dropping me a comment, then please don't hesitate. I absolutely love to hear from you. Yes, that's you. It's just great fun, and it's one of the reasons why I like recording. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I absolutely love being here and sharing with you my sewing journey. And if you're new around here, please don't forget to subscribe. I've had a lovely flurry of subscribers recently, and I want you to be here with me. It just fills my heart. So please take a moment to subscribe. I really appreciate that. So today, I'm going to do exactly what it says on the tin, because I believe I'm titling this Cut and Ready to Sew. So I thought I'd share with you my plans that I've got coming up. And it seems like I'm all about the green and all about the pink. Now, pink and green don't necessarily go together, that's for sure. But for some reason, that's what I've ended up with. Oh, I've got another Whippet. Hello, Dylan. No, a quick, a no snort. Those of you who've got Whippets, you know all about that language, but they're just looking at me and going, so never mind. So yeah, all about the pink, all about the green. I just occasionally get taken by the inspiration to do certain elements of sewing all at once. So I quite often, you can hear jingling in the background, that's collars jangling. I quite often get the inspiration to print out PDFs and to make and put together lots of PDFs all together. Quite often I get the inspiration to just grab some fabric and some patterns and to cut out, and that is what's happened to me recently. And you know, I don't really have a work in progress, but these are cut out ready to go-ness. That's how I'm describing it. Yeah, so I thought I'd take you through those, because that really kind of forms my sewing plans, but not really actually. Some of these things can hang around for some time. So I recently cut out a patina. Well, no, I didn't recently cut out the patina. That's exactly my point. I cut out a patina blouse way back in early December, I reckon. And in fact, one of these projects, the Southbank dress, has been hanging around in the cut out pile for some time, because I just like to go with the ebb and flow of what takes my fancy. And I have actually got some blogger post stuff that needs to be done, is coming up, both for Felicity Fabrics and for Minerva. But they're not in my cutout and ready to sew yet, but at some stage they'll need to take the forefront, and they will overtake some of these projects. But it's a creative mind, it's just going with the flow, so I thought I'd take you through those. So in no particular order, I'm going to pick up the pile and show you what I'm doing. Right, so this seemingly unglamorous pile is going to be some Lander shorts. Now, the Lander trousers have come back around, come full circle in their journey of need, if you like. Couple of years ago, maybe 18 months ago, maybe more actually, everybody was talking about the Lander trousers, or Lander pants I think they're called. And now I've neatly forgotten where they're from, true bias. They escaped my attention last time because I was, and actually as this time I've been making Dawn trousers or Dawn jeans, as you might have seen in a recent video. I love those. And I've gotten in and out of love with making trousers. So the Dawn trousers are really, they fit me so well that if I'm honest, I'm so nervous to make anything else. So there's a reason why I'm making shorts, and there's a sort of a good idea version and then the reality. So I thought a good idea version was that I'd make the shorts, because then I'd know that basically the structure of them in terms of the waist and the seat and things like that all fit me. So that's the good idea version. What happened version is I printed out view A, which I believe is the shorts. view C and B and C, I think it is, something like that, are the trousers. So I put the PDF together, and once I'd put the whole PDF together, I realised I'd got shorts, not trousers. So that wasn't quite what I had in mind, but let's go with it. And then one of my recent videos has been shop my fabric stash with me, and in one of the boxes that's to come in a later episode, so in fact has jumped the queue, is this lovely pink corduroy that I had from Dragonfly Fabrics. Now I wrote a blog post for them because ironically I made the Dawn jeans and a Melio shirt using this wonderful, I don't think they have this anymore, this is a little while ago. It's got a little bit of stretch in it, not a huge amount, but yes, it has got some stretch, and it's such a lovely dusky pink colour, which I have a love-hate relationship with actually, because I absolutely adore it, but it doesn't necessarily suit me, which is a bit of a bother. You'll see in a minute another plan I have involving a very similar pink. But so this is going to be the Lander shorts because I want to make sure the fit is right, because in a future video, which you'll see, I'm working on a blog post and I've got some beautiful red denim that I want to make potentially the Lander pants out of, and another Rye jacket as a matching combo. So that's my plan for this. Now if you're wondering why I'm hanging on to this, this is like a bizarre shaped remnant, and there's another bizarre shaped remnant here, and the last one here. I have learnt, and I thought I'd share with you as a top tip, I have learnt over the very recent months to hang on to these little remnants, because you know you're not getting a top out of this, you're not getting anything out of this, but I've decided to hang on to these bits and pieces until the project is done, because I have found to my cost that I have then accidentally not cut out cuff, I've not cut out, maybe I've not done a waistband, or maybe I needed some belt loops. There's never anything particularly obvious to me that I've not cut out, but point in case for this exercise is, very unglamorously a bit scrunched up, is the pocket. So these are the back pocket pieces for the Lander pants, and I haven't cut them out. I haven't. I don't know why. I was tidying up my sewing room this morning and found this, and I thought, True Bias Lander pants. Oops, need to cut those out. I don't necessarily need to have back pockets, but I figured if I'm gonna go whole hog and see what the process is like, then I need to have the pockets. So if I had thrown this little, I'm throwing it on the floor. If I'd thrown this little fella away, then I wouldn't have any fabric left at all. But I'm determined not to put these, once I've cut this, there'll be this fabric done, and these tiny amounts of scraps will go into the recycling of some description, because I don't know, textile recycling or something, because I'm not, my box of remnants is full of ridiculous size pieces, and they're just, it's not worth them being there. So I figured the shorts, that if I can find a stock photo, I'll put them there. I figured the shorts look cute, super cute, would be really lovely at this time of year with some tights and some boots, and then shorts for obvious reasons in the summer would be a really nice thing. And this fabric, although it's corduroy, is quite thin, so I think that will go down really, really well. Also this corduroy, as in a number of corduroys, creases quite a lot, and it just drives me crazy. I don't like stuff that creases, so I've not reached for the Dawn jeans that I've made out of this fabric very often because of that. Yeah, so that's a bit of a shame. But so that's project number one, in no particular order, cut out and ready to sew. So I'm really looking forward to those. Just can't wait to be wearing this gorgeous coloured fabric. Today, by the way, I am in a Why Me Rash Guard t-shirt. Let me show you. This is from Green Star Creations. I absolutely adore this, and no word of a lie, I do actually get stopped and people ask me where I got my running outfit from. It's just so funny. And then I enter into a whole conversation about running. No, not running, sewing when I'm running. It's truly true. So yes, I do get asked about this a lot. I love this. This fabric here was from Rainbow Fabrics when they were doing a sort of swimwear stroke lycra de-stash summer before last, I think. And this fabric is black black obviously, matte lycra, and this is from Night Fabrics, and I have got it on with matching, I'm not going to lower the camera, matching Green Style Creations tempo tights, which again I absolutely adore. I think I've got a photo of me, not a stock photo, but a photo of me in this outfit, and I'll pop it in here somewhere. Let me just take a sip of tea, because it's what night is it? It's Tuesday. I'm going running tonight. I should have been running last night, but my husband was doing other things, so trying to get my hubby out running with me. I haven't been running for a while. I ran lots last year, had a perfect, this is my 10k medal, and I'm back on the running treadmill, if you like, but of my pavements, that is, around where I live. It seems impossible to me at the moment that I actually ran 10k. It's extraordinary how your body just doesn't remember that, and it goes back to, you know, Christmas body or winter body, whatever you would put it. But it's good for my mental capacity, and it's really good fun running with my husband. So we're in the run walk phase at the moment, so we're just doing about 3k a couple of times a week, and then I do a 5k at the weekend, and then I'll build it again from there. So, but if you are beginning running, don't put any pressure on yourself, because it will come. Just slowly catch the monkey, as they say, and that's what I'm doing with my husband, which is lovely. So it's a nice time together. It's actually chucking it down, so it's going to be a rainy run, but run I will. Next project, let's go for some green. So in the Shop My Fabric, you guys will remember this fabric. This is a very drapey sort of, I don't know what it is. It's like a polyester jersey or something. Came from Rainbow Fabrics. It was an accidental purchase because they said it was Ponte, which it is not, but that's okay, it happens sometimes. So it sat in my stash, not knowing what to do with it, until I saw this pattern from Vicky, from Grasser Patterns. Sorry, it's Vicky Sews or Grasser, I think it's Grasser. And I just love the asymmetricness of this. Very exciting. And I'm going to show you, I think I might have shown you in a previous film actually. Oh, hang on. They're all attached. Wait a minute. Okay. Attached to the previous project. Doesn't want to let it go. Right. This is a massive front piece. Because you've got, this is the neckline here, I think. Because it's sort of going to do that. You've got a shoulder seam here, and a shoulder seam over there. So it's going to sort of do that in effect, and this be the cowl part. Very clever. With the pleated jumper I made recently, it was a similar thing, a massive front piece that you think, oh my word, what is that all about? Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. A massive front piece there. These are, so you've got here, this is the armhole here, and that's the armhole over there, I think. So yeah, really looking forward to that. I think to get the most out of the style of it, it needs to be a drapey fabric. The only thing I was worried about was this is the waistband. So that's, yeah, you can see there. That's the waistband. And it doesn't say on it how many to cut. So everything else, it's not, I haven't got my glasses on. Let me just put my glasses on a second. Now this was the reason I couldn't see it. It wasn't the reason I couldn't see it. You see here, because it is Russian obviously, yeah, this is all going to be back to front to you, but you can see at the bottom there, where my finger is, that does say 2, and it does say quantity, sort of, 2. Whereas on this piece, it doesn't say anything. Quantity, no, doesn't say anything, which is, and I wondered if I'd sort of stuck the seam together over the top of it, but no. So I'm hoping it's just one piece, but it doesn't look like that's going to go. It might go around my waist, or maybe it's really stretchy. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. So a combination of things will happen. Sorry. Bear with whilst I'm just picking it all up off the floor. So hence why. Oh. hence why I've got these scraps left over. So in case when it comes to, I'm principally working on the pictures of the grasser patterns, to be honest. I can't remember whether it's Vicky Sews or grasser that's harder to get on with, but I've kept the scraps in case I need to piece together another band, but I don't think I do. So I'm really excited about that. They definitely, it's not a colour combination that you'll ever see together, I don't think. And you know, both of them are quite interesting colours, because what do you wear with both of those? The pink, probably cream, definitely is where my mind goes to. Maybe a light grey would be lovely. The green, you're definitely really looking at black or denim, aren't you, I think? If I just show you again, I think you really are. Or cream, again, I suppose, but obviously it's a jumper. So on the bottom half, I'm looking at jeans, black jeans, that sort of thing, I reckon. But it's kind of comes more to the fact that I just don't want to see the fabric just sitting there. That's, you know, I want to use it. So, hang on. I am obviously thirsty after my work today. So the next one, thank you for your lovely suggestions, because this next one is also from my fabric stash, and it's this lovely pink fabric. That's a very small piece of this, obviously. Lots of you made some wonderful suggestions for wrap dresses and t-shirt dresses, sort of a raglan sleeve dress, that sort of thing, which I just thought was so sweet of you, so thank you. And then, I think it was literally the week after maybe, Tilly released the pearl cardigan, and I'll pop the stock photo there of that. And I thought to myself, do you know what, that's perfect. Because you know, my concern was that I wasn't sure that that was going to look very good right close up to my face. But I figured with the pearl cardigan, I can pop a white t-shirt underneath or a cream t-shirt, and so it's sort of breaking it up a little bit. In fact, even because in this lovely fabric there is actually blacks and greys, so I could even maybe put a black polo neck underneath, and sort of break up the colour. So I have cut out here. I don't really need to show you, but I'm happy to. So because it is cut out and ready to sew, that is going to be the pearl cardigan. I'm not sure, I mean, because obviously these are pinks. Crash, she says. Not certain they'll go together, although I understand, oh excuse me, itchy nose. I understand that the pearl cardigan is quite cropped, but I think the Landau pants are high-waisted. So you never know, that could be a combo, because that's pinks and greys, could be quite nice. I'm not intending to wear them together, I don't think. If I'm honest, again, it's more about using some fabric to make, you know, wearable clothes. So you could consider that a little bit of a toile, really, I think. But that's okay. I'm all right with that. And really looking forward to making that up. Some of my friends in Felicity Fabrics have made some wonderful versions. So do head over and check out. We've got Sally, the Yorkshire Sewist. We've got Liz, the baker that sews. They've both made them. Who else? I can't think off the top of my head. I want to say that Tamlin's made one, but I don't think I've seen the picture of that yet. Oh, yeah, no, I think it's just those two at the moment, I think, but lots of the girls are planning to make it. But yeah, if you want some inspiration, do head on over and check out their channels. And then the last thing I wanted to talk to you about, which I know I've shown you a couple of times, but it's still here, and I may end up making this weekend, or even the next couple of days. I've got a few days off coming up. In this lovely sweatshirt fabric, which I'm really excited about using. So it's not too heavy, it's nice and sort of fleece back, I think they call that, and that is going to be the Nina Lee Southbank dress. Andrew from Beyond the Pink Door wears them all the time, and every time I see it I think, oh, it looks so snuggly and warm, why haven't I made that yet? So this week is the week. So I'm definitely going to make that. I'm not sure about putting the pockets on. I haven't really decided that. I don't know where the rest of the dress has gone. That's a bit strange. I seem to have about 3 pieces of it and not the whole thing. Not that you need to know that, but hopefully it's just, that's a bit strange. Hopefully it's just fallen off the side, or actually I think it's up on the shelf over there. So there you go, 4 projects. on my next sort of batch of things, I'm going to be showing you a fabric haul, because I've got some in my next couple of videos are going to be something like, I've got a mini fabric haul to share with you. Well, actually I say mini, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fabrics I think, so that's quite sizable really. Oh, actually 7, because 2 of them are blogger posts, which is nice. And then, yeah, believe it or not, I'll be able to show you some recent makes again, because I have a collection of things that I've been making, that some of which you've seen, some of which you haven't. So, but do pop on over to my Instagram. I'll put the details here. Instagram is at SoSoMad. I do share quite regularly on there little sort of snippets, a few more snippets of my life and bits and pieces. But yeah, it's great to be here. Great to have you along with me. I've had quite a good run recently of 1 video a week, which I'm absolutely loving. So don't forget to comment. I'd love it if you buy me a coffee, details of which are just in the bottom bit, just down here. And all the cups of coffee or tea, as you may know, do support me on my channel, which I just love doing. So let me know what you think, and until then, stay safe and well. I'll see you next time. Bye bye everybody.